thank our studio audience for joining us today. To find out how you can become a member of our studio audience, visit delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. And if you don't have access to the web, you can also call the number on your screen, 443-880-9116.
Okay, so the race cars are on their way out. The big wheelers are on their way in. A long line of big wheelers going to snake down through Delaware over the weekend.
And not only will it be something cool to see, but it's also for a good cause. Joining us to tell us more about the truck convoy is Cliff Hicklin, a longtime participant and member of the Eastern Shore chapter of the Antique Truck Club of America. Cliff, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a great privilege.
So this is a great event for a special cause. Tell us about it.
This is just tons of fun in one day. This year represents the 10th anniversary of the Special Olympics truck convoy in the state of Delaware. And during the and over that 10-year period, we've raised over $250,000 for support of Special Olympics. Last year, even though Delaware is small in stature, we had 143 trucks.
I think this is some video from Chopper 16 of last year.
Video of it. Look at all those trucks.
Oh my goodness.
That is so cool.
Wow. And the truckers love it, the athletes love it?
It's everybody loves it, Jimmy. It's a collaborative effort between the trucking industry and law enforcement, which has, I think, increased our awareness of the jobs that each does, and an appreciation for that. But it all comes back to the athletes. These are really special people who compete in about 20 Olympic-style events, and I can tell you that they take it very seriously. They compete very hard. And though everybody doesn't win a gold medal, they're all gold medal winners. Yes. They really are. They truly are.
Okay, so this is to benefit Special Olympics. How is the money used?
It goes through all aspects of supporting the athletes as they travel to the world site whenever it's chosen. Special Olympics was first begun by Eunice Shriver, sister of President Kennedy, and has just grown phenomenally through the years, giving people with mental challenges and disabilities an opportunity to get out and compete. Like nobody's business.
Now, Cliff, you've been obviously a longtime participant in this truck convoy, and you actually have someone riding shotgun with you.
Yes, Lisa. It's created kind of a healthy competition among the truckers, because typically we have between 30 and 40 athletes on site, and to have one of the athletes be chosen to ride with you is something of a privilege. As you're traveling the convoy with, and I have been fortunate myself to have that privilege, I wish I could adequately describe the feeling that you get from watching these people, listening to what they have to say. Their enthusiasm and their appreciation for everything that has been done will certainly tug at your heartstrings and make you feel better.
Yeah, you say having them in the truck with you.
It's amazing. What does this do? You know, what's that button for? You know, why do you do this? And they ask really important questions. Yeah. Which, makes me think, hey, I better be sharp on this.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I at least bluff my way through it anyhow.
So how many trucks are you looking at this year for the convoy?
We're hoping in excess of 150. That's been the goal for several years. And for a couple of years, we had the most trucks of any state participating.
Really?
So Delaware really comes out for this.
Wow.
Now, the way this is set up, people are encouraged to come out and watch. They can actually see the convoy in different locations.
Right. We start about 7:30 in the morning, and there's open access. Some of the events that take place on the field site include demonstrations by specialty police groups, SWAT teams, that kind of thing. We have detailed information about Special Olympics. We also have on display some vintage police cars, and my personal favorite, the vintage antique trucks. Yeah. And you can go right up to them, climb in them, check them out. It's really much a hands-on experience.
Well, now that being said, do you have room for more? If one of our viewers has a truck at home that they would like to participate, can they?
Absolutely. The qualification criteria is any truck that reaches a 10,000-pound gross vehicle weight or greater is eligible. This includes your local delivery type vans all the way up to the 18-wheel semis. There's a $100 registration fee, but that also includes for the driver attendance at a post-convoy luncheon and open access to all the festivities.
Oh, sounds like so much fun.
It's a blast.
Yeah, give us all the details for the event.
Well, it starts, it's this Saturday, October the 6th. We will depart at 10:30 a.m. with a parade in downtown Harrington. We follow cross-country to Milford, backtrack to Greenwood, and then back to the fairgrounds. All takes about an hour when you've got that many trucks. It's about a 36-mile parade route. And all along the way, one of the neat things is the fact that there are people, supporters, boosters, if you will, in selected spots who are there to wave at the truckers, and the truckers will be honking their horns.
Yeah, they're doing this, right?
They're doing
Alongside
that.
the road.
And the police will be wailing the sirens, and we really just make a whole lot of noise for a very good cause.
And the athletes love it.
It's just indescribable. I wish I could adequately describe it.
And WBOC is a proud sponsor of the event.
Of which we are very appreciative.
All right.
Thank you
Great
very
teamwork.
much.
Thank you, Cliff, very much for coming to tell us about it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wow.
And if you'd like more information, including a link to register, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab.
Okay, it's not just going to be the big rigs. They're making their way through Delmarva Life. Classic cars as well, part of Fall Cruisers in Worcester County. Why you'll want to come out to see these cool cars.
Also this weekend, it's time to celebrate all things Celtic at the Chesapeake Celtic Festival. What's new this year? Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.